All right, guys, Rob Caputo here, and we are at our third revision of Talking with Cars Blue Crush Auto Soap. We're almost there, right? And today what we're going to do is we're going to review version 3. We're going to review it on a car that's been driven for 1,000 miles. It's got 3 weeks of dirt on it, rain, highway, grime, all that kind of stuff on it. So we're going to try this out, see how well it works, see if I'm happy with the cleaning power. Because what we did is we kind of notched up the cleaning power. We added the blue tint to it, right? We added the scent to it. So it is blueberry. You know, blueberry is the state fruit for New Jersey. So if you don't know, now you know. And that's one of the reasons why I'm using it. Plus, it's a very good. I love blueberry, and we're kind of creating something that's powerful, that's inexpensive, that's easy enough to use. It plays well with foam cannons. It could be used in a bucket, and it makes the cleaning process very enjoyable. So that's what we're aiming for. So my car right now has been driven about 600 to 1,000 miles. It's got 3 weeks of road grime and dirt and spotting all over the place. So it is very, very dirty. I'll show you some B-roll of that. And what we're going to do today is we're going to give this a shot. We're going to actually see if version 3 cleans better than it did before. See how the scent is, right? This has got blueberry scent in it. So the one thing that I was a little nervous about when I first got this was how blue it was. And I'll show you a little bit of a clip of, I compared Dawn dish soap with this to see on a white microfiber towel, like if it would stain. I put it on there, I let it soak and sit for a few hours, and then I washed it and it was all gone. So it seems pretty safe. You know, these soap dyes are very safe. You know, it doesn't seem to be staining anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably tone this blue down a little bit so it's less blue. But you know, this is what we're here for, right? We're trying things out. We're kind of exploring a couple different options, and we're seeing what works and what doesn't work. So right now, I'm pretty pleased with version 3. We're going to put 1.5 to 2 ounces in a Foamcannon, my Foamcannon, and we're going to try it out on this car. We're going to try this out. We're going to see how it works, you know. So hopefully it works really well, and we're proud of it, and we can go into production. If not, we're going to go to a version 4, you know. But I don't know. I think we're pretty damn close. So let's get to it. This is Talking with Cars. Ooh. All right, so first off, I'm going to put an ounce, just 1 ounce in a bucket. So I have that available. So when we do the contact wash, it'll be there. And then we're going to put 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces in a Foamcannon. And I also want to show you the consistency, because what I was trying to do is try to create a consistency of viscosity that's loose and it doesn't like clog anything up or anything. So I just want to show you how fluid it is, right? It's nice, right? We're going to go to 2 ounces right there. And this blue, the reason why I was going after the blue is I was trying to do something so that it looks like pool water, you know, that fresh, crisp pool water, you know, so when you dilute it, it kind of has that light blue look to it. So let's put it in the Foamcannon and see what it looks like. All right, so I have 900 ounces in my Foamcannon, and I'm going to put 2 ounces of this into it. It's looking pretty sweet. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color, if you haven't noticed. Everything that I have is blue. All right. So it's a little dark, you know, maybe we could tone the blue down a little bit. Again, I'm trying to get this part to look like pool water. So, you know, this is kind of more like mini golf pool water, you know, or the pond water that you see at mini golf courses. But it's not bad. It looks pretty cool. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll. It looks pretty cool, right? In the blue cannon. Now you can't even see my logo anymore, right? Because it's all blue, but really cool. I'm excited. So I got the 1 ounce in the bucket and 2 ounces in here. So again, you know, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this economical too, right? So the price per ounce and the price per wash is going to be on the low end, you know, so that you can still enjoy a good wash, have great pre-wash and everything, and do it inexpensively, you know. So My plan is to sell this in 32-ounce bottles and gallon bottles. Obviously, if you get a gallon of it, it's going to be a little bit less expensive. I like the smell. You know what? You know, and when it's diluted, it's definitely less pungent in terms of the smell, the odor, but maybe we could tone that down a little bit too. So, but we'll see. Let's put it on the car and let's find out. Let's see how it cleans. That's the most important part, right? All right, we're going to do the suds test in the bucket. 1 ounce. Whoa, holy cow. Plenty of foam, holy mackerel. Yeah. Works really well. Holy cow. All right, we got the Foamcannon all set up. Soap is in here. It's got some warm water in here, so that'll help out with the suds a little bit. Set it up on maximum. Turn the CARZILLA on, and let's go. Perfect. All right, let's get the rear of the car because that was super dirty. I'm getting in the wheel wells a little bit so I can see if it breaks down some of that dirt. But it's clinging really nice. I mean, look at the way it's clinging. And it's a perfect consistency. It's not too thick, you know, where the shaving cream just kind of like just clumps up on each other and it just drags it down. This is a perfect consistency. All right, let's do the other side. Oh man, I'm giddy.
I like you a lot.
This is awesome. And I do like blueberry. All right. Wow, the cleaning power is awesome. So it's nice because it goes on there and it's not too dimpled. And then it flattens out so that a majority of the soap is doing its work, right? And it's dragging it down. Look what it's doing. Look, 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 look. Oh, it's really cleaning off the dirt. I think this is doing a great job. Awesome job to my blenders, no question about it. Holy cow, look what it's doing, right? Because the wheels have a majority of the dirt. And it's cleaning it off really nice. You can kind of tell. Look at that. It's awesome. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check the pH. So I'm going to check the pH levels, the soap before the Foamcannon and when it's diluted. So we're going to check that in a little bit. We're going to let this dwell. Look how much material I still have left. It's really dragging down the dirts. And it's not too foamy, right? This is perfect because look what it's doing. It's just clinging on and dragging that dirt down. It's giving it enough time to dwell and then bring that material down. It's perfect. Let's check the rear end. Let's see, because that had a lot of dirt on it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's Really dragging a lot of that dirt down, for sure. I'm really curious to see how this looks after we let it dwell. And then we rinse it off and we see what's left. But you can see it. It's doing its job. Excellent. And I love the way it's foaming up. All right, so we're gonna let this dwell for a couple minutes. My recommendation is 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse it off. All right, so let's check the pH levels of the soap so we know exactly where we're at with everything. So let me dry this out so that there's nothing in there to contaminate it. Just wanna make sure that it's exactly what it is. And it looks like we're at like 8.6, somewhere around there. So it's not bad. I mean, 7 is perfectly centered, you know, on the pH scale. So we're at 8.5. So, all right, so let's rinse this off, put this back in the bottle, and then try it in the diluted state, which is in there, in the Foamcannon. Now, in terms of rinsing ability, it rinses really well. I mean, I noticed it when I was rinsing this off, that it just kind of like, it comes right off. So that means if I could remove that clinginess, you know, that soap that's clinging to the bottle here, it's doing it on the car too. So we're gonna check that out soon. 7.5, 7.47. So yeah, it's pH neutral, right? So it's basically at 7, little hair over 7.4. Perfect, right? pH balanced soap, safe for all materials, don't have to worry. So I'm a happy camper. Love that, right? So we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna put this back in the bottle. pH levels, perfect. It's exactly where it needs to be, right? It's like a little bit like 8.5, 8.6 undiluted, 7.5, 7.4 diluted in a Foamcannon. And then you're introducing water when it goes through the Foamcannon. So you're gonna be at like 7, 7.2, somewhere around there. So it's perfectly pH balanced. All right, or pH neutral. All right, so let's go. Let's finish this up. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to check how well it rinses, right? So I said that it rinsed off of that measuring cup pretty well. Let's see how it does on the car. And you can see the dual surfactants here. I'll show you. So that's the soap that's coming off first, and then you have a layer behind it, and it's very evident here. See? See how that comes off? So you have two different soaps that are doing two different things, cleaning it in two different ways. And by the way, the Diamond Protect body, holy cow, that's all I gotta say. I mean, it's cleaning it off really nice. And this is the DIY 3-year, by the way, on these two panels right here. So our question was, does it rinse off well? I would say yes. And it got rid of all the organic matter and the bird bombs and all that kind of stuff. All of that is gone. And we still haven't done the contact wash, by the way. All right, let's see how it did on the rear end here, because I know that was... see a little bit there, but it's coming off. Actually, I think that's something sticking. It came off. It just, I mean, it came right off. I'm pleased with the rinse off. Excellent. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more on the car and I'm going to check for slickness, and we're going to see how slick that is when we're using a wash mitt. And this Diamond Protect body is actually impressing me. And it is slick. Super slick. So, conclusions. I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking the soap, for sure. I like the consistency, the pH balance, the efficiency of it, the dual surfactants, the slickness, the cleaning power. Now I just have to kind of finalize price. I'm gonna like keep it inexpensive so that everyone can get to it, and it's cheap for everybody. And per wash, it's gonna be inexpensive for you, you know? So it's gonna be 32-ounce bottles, gallons. I think you're gonna like it, guys. So I'm gonna finalize this, make a version 4, get it out to production, and then you'll enjoy it for this fall. All right, see you on the next one. Peace.
Eating blueberries every day does something to your brain that scientists are calling remarkable. Here's what happens when you eat them daily. First, your skin starts glowing from the inside. The vitamins A and C boost collagen production, literally reversing signs of aging at the cellular level. Second, your memory gets sharper. Studies show blueberries improve cognitive function by reducing brain inflammation. Your recall and focus noticeably improve.